Dr. Alessio Fasano. First, we're going to talk a little bit about him. Next, we'll discuss his research before finally covering what's next. Dr. Fasano was born and raised in Salerno, Italy. An active child with an engineer for a grandfather, Dr. Fasano became interested in science from an early age, knowing that his ultimate goal was to pursue a career in a STEM subject. After attending the University of Naples in Italy Medical School, Fasano moved to the United States to pursue studies in childhood diarrheal disease, specifically cholera. While pursuing those studies, Dr. Fasano stumbled upon celiac disease, an autoimmune disorder, which causes similar reactions to many diarrheal diseases, as was discussed during his interview with STEM Talk in 2016. Currently, Dr. Fasano works as a professor of pediatrics at Harvard Medical School and the director of Mucosal Immunology and Biology Research Center at the Massachusetts General Hospital. Aside from his passion for research, Dr. Fasano enjoys spending time cooking, playing tennis, and appreciating classical Italian cars and motorcycles, which he shared during his interview with the Celiac Disease Foundation in 2014, as he connected all of his hobbies to a desire for the enrichment of the senses, something which he encourages all of his patients to incorporate in their lives. I discovered Dr. Fasano while researching immunologists, because that is a career that I am hoping to get into. While learning more about him, I learned about his work for celiac disease, something that heavily impacts my everyday life after my diagnosis in 2016. His work has greatly intrigued me as I learn more about it because it gives me a sense of hope that there might be a cure to this condition that I face, and excites me that while pursuing my dream career, I might be able to work on research that impacts people in the way that his work impacts me. Dr. Fasano's research proposes that people who have been expressed to a gene for a chronic inflammatory disease, like celiac disease, for example, increases production of zonulin, which increases the permeability of the gut and allows molecules, which do not belong inside the membrane, to permeate it, causing an inflammatory response to combat the foreign objects. Through his research, he is working to develop a cure that will prevent the production of zonulin, limiting the immune response. This figure demonstrates how the presence of different drugs, PBS and LPS, play into the inhibition of zonulin in zonulin transgenic mice, or ZTMs. You can see how the mice injected with PBS, or these closed squares over here, synthesized much lower amounts of zonulin when compared to the LPS injected mice, or these open squares over here. This demonstrates statistically significant differences between the two, which enables Dr. Fasano to further investigate how these drugs work to inhibit the production of zonulin, leading him closer to an answer in his quest for a treatment to autoimmune conditions. What's next? First, observation. Because these experiments are so recently conducted, there is a lot of observation to be done after their completion to ensure all side effects and lasting effects are noted. Before we can attempt any of these experiments on humans, which is the next step, we must try our best to understand the implications that they have had on the rats, so we can prepare for relating it back to humans. This is where the continuation of testing comes in. These experiments need to be tried over and over again to confirm consistent results, so the project can continue to move forward in a safe direction. Thank you so much for watching.